Hello, my name's Michael Keneally, and this video is about Ishtadevata, the Vedic astrology technique of pointing towards your ideal deity, your ideal face of the divine. So basically, most people find they benefit through having a concrete form of deity, as it were, knowing that that is in a sense a face of the divine, but having a concrete face of deity where deity itself can ultimately never be defined by one of us humans. And Ishtadevata means God of your soul. So your Ishtadevata is the Devata that can help you become free from bondage. Now there are 3 videos in this series. There's this presentation about what Ishtadevata is in Vedic astrology, and then there's an unlisted student video which tells you how to calculate the Ishtadevata from the Vedic birth chart and the D9, the Navamsha chart. And then there is a wider video called Your Ideal Spiritual Path, which draws on the Ishtadevata statement, but also draws on what the D20 chart suggests is your ideal face of the divine. And you can't be formulaic about this. Vedic astrology provides wonderful pointers, but you also have to be able to use your intuition. You have to be able to say, yes, that's right, that one resonates, that one will help me, that one will provide great guidance for my life. So here, there's 3 videos altogether, and we're just looking at the Vedic astrology concept of Ishtadevata in this video. So basically, when you arrive at your Ishtadevata statement, you'll resonate deeply and strongly, if it's genuine. And it will give you inspiring guidance to center your life in the most spiritually appropriate way for you. Because we all have our own separate destinies. We're here to burn our negative karmas. We're here to manifest that special spark that our soul gave us these life circumstances to fight through, work through, to manifest. And so the Ishtadevata God is a shining exemplar for you. And so it's very useful to study him or her deeply, make visionary connection, develop clear appearance, internalize the qualities. Making visionary connection most definitely involves getting clear appearance of the God or Goddess, and often what could be called the Pure Land, symbols held or associated with the God and Goddess, a particular sort of landscape. And so that way you can easily call in your Ishtadevata at will, and indeed you can even become your Ishtadevata. So I did a 5-year field study of spiritual forms new to the West, and for example in Tibetan Buddhism there are ways of meeting Avalokiteshvara, the God of ultimate compassion, and indeed arising as Avalokiteshvara and going out into the streets of the city and relating to the place and the people as Avalokiteshvara. Now, traditional Indian Vedic astrology would advocate that you do the mantra of your Ishtadevata God many times a day. But I personally have found great value in mantra in periods of my life. But you need to be careful that it's not robotic. You need to be careful that it's authentic, and above all, you need to, also pursue a poetic path. Indeed, I also teach the ancient Irish Druid path, and their great ideal was to raise the fire in the head, your poetic inspiration, and to fan the flames of that. That's what we're here for, not to robotically repeat mantra if that does indeed produce a dulling and a limiting of your great, divinely inspired human potential. And absolutely, I want to say that finding Ishtadevata is wonderful and so beneficial for so many people. It is not the case that finding Ishtadevata is for, monks and nuns who people have retreated for the world. That's nonsense. We all who pursue worldly pathways, or many of us anyway, can greatly benefit through having a form of God that we can have clear appearance of, relate to, stand before, dialogue with, hear guidance from. Now, I think that's probably enough of a statement about the value of Ishtadevata. So my second video will be a student video, how to work out a definition of your Ishtadevata from your Rashi birth chart and from your D9 Navamsha chart. And then the third video is much wider. It's like a spiritual path assessment where we draw not only on Ishtadevata statements, but also on the D20 chart, the Varga or divisional chart dealing with our ideal spiritual pathway. And that's part of my wonderful Varga course. And the findings are huge, real eye-openers. Thank you.